Alright, so user input, we just got to let's create a blue, or I'm sorry, a widget. And this is what you should have already done. So we want a text box, of course. Text hint, enter name. Let's do that. And then I'm just gonna make it a little bit bigger. File, save. Okay, so now I'm gonna change this name here. Just name it player input, just so we know what's going on with it. So now in your graph, with that selected, you could do on text changed or on text committed. What I would do is on text committed, and this is where you'll grab that text. Okay, so commit method, so you can what is it? Oh, I forgot what that breaks into. I'm just looking it up real quick. I forgot what that breaks into. I think it's a keystroke. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, so it's just equal to enum. And you could change it to on enter. Okay. So we'll do a branch. And then you want to set this to a variable. So depending on where his code is, so let's say it's in the player. So in my case, it would be third-person character. Instance editable, expose on spawn. So wherever you create this widget from, so if he already has code, he'll be creating the widget, and then you just want to create this variable, and the variable type should be wherever that code is. So if it's in the game mode, you want to do game mode object reference, and then just make sure that instance editable and expose on spawn is on. Okay. So now, if I go into the character, and let me do event begin play, I'm going to create that widget, and then I want to grab it right here. Okay, so this is the widget that we just made. In player, this is where you would do self. So if this was game mode, you would open up the game mode, event begin play, create new widget, select your widget, and then your game mode variable would be here, and then you just define that as self. Okay, and then in the game mode or player, wherever the code is, like I said, you want to create this variable, player input, make it a text, and then we'll get this variable, set oh no, I'm sorry, I named it player input. Set player input here, true. Then we'll plug this guy in. Okay. So then we want to add to viewport, and I want to get player controller set show mouse cursor. This stuff should already kind of be there. I'm just doing this so I can demonstrate it. And also what I want to do is once it's committed, I want to remove from parent. So it gets rid of it. And then I'm just gonna do a keyboard input. If I hit T, I want to print string, just so I could show that I saved it. Okay. And also, yeah, okay. So you should only have to really deal with this code here. The remove from parent. I mean, ask Min and see what he wants you to do in terms of getting rid of the widget or creating the widget. But this is the core functionality of it. So now if I hit play, enter name Joe, hit enter, and now if I hit T, you see it saved Joe. Play again. Happy trees. Hit enter. Press T. Happy trees. So that's how you would deal with something like that. Let me know if you have any questions.